What up, YouTube? Big Boss Hog here. Come and do a review of the Gpen. Bam. So, I've had this Gpen for about 3 months, guys. I love it. I haven't had too many issues with the unit itself. Okay. And I'm just going to go over some basic likes, some dislikes, what I would recommend, and what I wouldn't recommend. So basically, you have your unit here. Okay, bam. It's not the micro; it's the full size. Okay, when you get it with the plastic cart. Okay, and yeah, like I said, I've had no units. The batteries charged fine every time. It's worked fine every time. No issues there. Cartridges are a different story. Okay, there's 3 cartridges available from Gpen. One is the plastic one that comes with it. Okay, one is, and this is a plastic wick system. One is a glass wick system. Okay, and one is the new nail no wick system, glass. Okay. So, we'll start with my favorite, surprisingly enough, is the original plastic one that comes with it. Now, we'll get more into why this is my favorite and why some people don't like this in a second. Okay, so basically, you have the 2 upgraded ones. Okay, one is the wick system glass. Okay, and one is the nail. Now, the problem with each of these are, see where the bowl sits, guys? All the way at the very top. Major design flaw, because when you go to put your sleeve on, either one of these, boom, sits right here. Look where that bowl sits. All the way up at the very top here. So when you go and open this up, it hits the screen inside. So, like most oil does, when you start to vape it, it bubbles up. Well, where does it bubble up to? Into the screen and the mouthpiece. And it gets clogged, and it's a pain in the ass, and it's just a huge mental error on the designing team's part. So, because of that, that is why I love my plastic one. Because it is inset. See how it's down there? It's not at the top. It's about 1/4 of an inch, half an inch down, set in. So when you put the sleeve on, it's not going to bubble up into the thing. It's down there. So that is why I like the plastic. And as long as you're not a dumbass and you don't, go to take 5 hits in a row and get the ceramic bowl super hot, you're not going to get the plastic taste like all these people think. Oh, I don't like the plastic. It gives me the plastic taste. Well, use your brain and don't light it 4 times in a row. Take 1 or 2, let it cool down for 30 seconds. Take another 1 or 2 if you need it. It's pretty common sense. So let's go over price real quick. So these ones come with it. I get these personally for about $15 a piece. I've seen them range for 20, upwards of even 25 at some places. So be careful because, obviously you can get sort of taken on these ones. Then you have the upgraded one, right? It's the same wick system, same ceramic bowl, but it's the glass one. And like I said, they've moved the bowl all the way to the top, so it's garbage. These go for, if and when you can find them, for about 25 bucks. Okay? And then you have the new nail system that came out, I think, like last September, about 4 or 5 months ago. These are $50 a piece. I could get 3 plastic tanks for the price of one of these glass ones and not lose all my oil. So, in addition to the huge design flaw with the bowls, the other big thing is this glass is super fragile. It's not real thick. It's super fragile, and if you actually look, I actually have that piece is completely broken out, but because there's so much oil in there, it's holding it in place. Same thing with this one. Where is it? Bam. You see that broken crack in that too, right here? Same way. I've gone through about 8 sleeves. These sleeves are like $5 a piece. So, I mean, again, for about the 3 weeks that I tried using both of these systems, they were very expensive, they were ineffective, and they cost money. So save yourself money. Don't go with the glass. It's not a good thing for this particular system with the design that it was. So real quick before I put back on the plastic one and show you guys why I love it and the hits that I can get off of it, I'll go with one other thing. I was recently at one of my dispensaries. I'm up here in Oregon, so it is legal for medicinal uses. And they actually have the Atmos. This is an Atmos container, Atmos Raw cartridge, pre-filled with oil. This fits the Gpen. So Atmos container, cartridge, excuse me, on the Gpen works fine. Okay? So you guys could either buy this cartridge separately, fill it with your own more liquidy hash oil tincture, or you can get them pre-filled if you live in Oregon, or I know probably a lot of shops down in California have them. Some places, obviously, that might be a little hard to do. So the Atmos Raw fits on here. I like it. I haven't had any issues with it. So this would definitely be and I think these are like $20. This was $60 because it was pre-filled with the oil, but $20 for just a cartridge. So let's go back to the plastic one that I love. As you can see, it's loaded. Got some real nice Cindy diesel. Let's see how nice and clear that is. Ooh, yeah. That's nice and chunky. So, let's show you what this thing could do. And like I said, if you're loading good oil, and all you should really need is 2 hits. This thing shouldn't be getting hot to where you're burning plastic. If you're smoking with a buddy or something, take a puff, let him take a puff, hold it for 15 seconds. Pull the little thing off, blow on it. I mean, common sense, it's not going to get hot. You're not going to get the plasticky tip on it, or the plasticky smell on it. So, and here we go. Like you'll see, it burns down into the coil and into the wicks. Fat hits every time. Not hot to the touch. I just took 2 hits. I can put it on my face. It's not hot. So obviously you're not burning plastic. It's the shit, guys. Stick with the plastic. Don't get caught up in paying more for it. Comment if you got questions. Get at me. Big Boss Hog. Enjoy, guys.